So now that we're getting into putting the car together, we're going to skip a bunch of bits and pieces in regards to, I'm not going to show an hour of putting the interior back together, so we'll just montage a few bits and pieces just to give you the general gist of the order of things that we're doing. We are hopefully going to get it together pretty quick, so it's not too far off, and just show the bits and pieces and a lot of the major stuff as we go through. But obviously after the car's finished, there's going to be other bits and pieces that we'll do to continue on with this build. And hopefully we haven't missed too much and you get to see what we're doing. And there is talking in there as well, so just jump in and have a listen and see how we go. But it's descriptive enough that hopefully you can see the car get built across the next few videos. So we've just run some new 12 gauge speaker cable from the front of the car all the way to the back. So this fancy blue stuff will be a little bit of an upgrade to the standard system in the car, so we'll be able to get a bit more out of it. We've also run the RCA lead through, so at the moment they're just tucked in here. We're going to find a nice comfortable spot up the side here to run everything so it doesn't interfere with the opening and closing of the back seat, even though there's going to be batteries and speakers and stuff all in there. We're going to try to, I don't know, maybe utilise it so it can actually still be folded down and utilise it. We'll see how we go, but if everything's in there, it's in there ready to go. We don't have to worry about it later. So we still got to run the remote lead to turn on the amp. Then we're going to run the camera from the back of the car, find it now and run it through to the front. That way we can get the carpet in, and having the carpet in won't hinder us from getting the side cameras in or the front camera. So the goal this evening anyway is to get that stuff in, get the carpet in. We're going to go have a look at the mirrors and drill in the driver's side one, because I did accidentally break that one. So at least if I screw it up, I've not reckoned 2 whole mirror assemblies. I'm only sort of stuff on the one, but we'll give it a go. It might work out. And the piece that I've broken I can replace anyway, so if it does work out fine, it's just change out the center section anyway. So we get that done, and we've also got some 6.5 inch 300 watt Pioneer speakers for the front here. So we're going to take out these standard ones and mount them up in there. We're also going to get a set of 6x9s for the back in here, so we'll take them out, but we're going to mount them up from underneath so we don't have to cut any of the partial tray out. It's going to save that issue. So once all that stuff is tucked away, that's just not all that's going to happen right now, but we'll get it happening. But at least if we get the doors finished, I can get the passenger's front door finished. We're still waiting on the driver's door lock on the other side because someone's jammed a screwdriver in that at some stage in its life. We'll keep chucking this in and we'll get it finished up. So fitting out the interior of the car, one of the things I'm going to do is normally from the door fabs up for A, B and C pillars, in my case it's a cream colour into a cream hood liner. So we've actually picked up some second-hand stuff that someone's previously painted black. So we're going to repaint that black. We're going to paint our hood liner black, which is going to get modified, but we'll go through that in the next bit. So we'll paint these black, and then we're going to look at the hood liner, because we're going to change some wiring in there, because between the different models there's added extras, lights and different wiring loom associated with that. So the one that we've picked up for the second hand one didn't have all the courtesy lights in it in the rear, so we're going to change there. We're going to cut the holes in for that, and we're also going to add in the assist handle over the driver's door, which isn't usually in there too. So now that we've got doubles of everything, and the holes are already in the car for that, we're going to drill it in as well, cut it into the fab. We'll paint these, and then we'll get onto the fab, and then we'll go from there.
Experience tranquility.
So we're jumping into the hood liner. We're going to have a look at this thing. So we've painted it black. Hasn't come up too bad, but it does need to be replaced eventually. So for now, it'll do the job. A little bit stripy, but that's all right. So one of the things between this replacement hood liner and the original hood liner is our original hood liner has these courtesy light holes in the rear, which this does not have. It's also missing several of the handles in the back here and here. We've also got a spare one, so we're going to chuck the driver's side one in. So what we're going to do now is we're going to match the two up. We're going to put them both together, match all the holes out, cut everything that we need to cut out, change the wiring loom over for the lights, and we're going to try to install it in the car and hope for the best that we don't crush it or crunch it or anything like that. So I'm going to give it a go and see what happens.
Experience tranquility. tranquility.
Actually, black, you know what? Actually looks pretty fucking good.